What is new, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? Thank you guys for stopping by. It's your host, Galadon, coming to you live from Helsinki, Finland, recording from my hotel room as I continue on my quest towards 6,000 trophies. So we'll start out taking a look at the last 10 battles, and you'll notice, yes, we are having some struggles, some one-star struggles. I will show the wins and the losses and the players in Full Night Attack that have already reached 6,000 trophies. Yes, lots of people getting there before me this season, but that is okay. I am getting ready to live stream the Reddit versus Forums rematch. That is the war that we are getting ready to live stream this weekend, Klaus and myself. So you guys will see that if you tune in to Clash of Clans YouTube channel. In the meantime, I am trying to push when I can. Unfortunately, less time to stream, less time to make videos right now, but this one is coming at you guys because I'm really close. I mean, I'm just a couple of battles away, barring 200 to 300 trophy tilts, from hitting 6,000. Now, you know that's probably going to happen. But in the meantime, we're checking out some attacks, and yes, I have switched from almost exclusively ground to almost exclusively air, you guys. Drop minion is what most people call this attack. 4 dropships and the rest minions. And for the most part, it's working out pretty well. It is a little bit of an inconsistent attack simply because of the pathing of those dropships once they get in towards the core of the base. They can be a little bit tough to control, to predict where they're going to go, and when they all bunch up together, it can be bad news for your attack. So this one right here, though, we grabbed 2 stars without the battle machine getting involved, threw him in there, and he got through only 3 more structures, but a 66% 2-star was enough for the win in this case, I believe. That was the last attack on my log. Now, we'll go back and we'll look at a few other attacks, and as you can see, 2 stars and high 2 stars are really what's needed most of the time. My base has been holding up pretty well, and I will show you that base in just a moment. But I also wanted to show you some of these other replays and my own fails. So I thought maybe if we looked at this, maybe we could decipher where I went wrong. So the minions go in first, then the dropships. None of the minions are lost to the mines, which is good. But the dropships, as they move towards the center, watch those minions just get toasted by the roaster. That is not good. As the dropships separate, the minions are just getting fried by the roaster. And really, you can tell the success of an attack like this really based upon where that roaster focuses. If the dropships go down quickly, just like you're seeing right here, the minions unprotected are just going to get annihilated. And that was really the key to the loss, the fail right here, not getting that minion damage in. And now with the giant cannon up and at least the roaster in the way of the builder hall, it does not look good. Giant cannon, all of the difference. That goes down, and this is an easy 2-star, maybe 70%. But watch the damage from that giant cannon just really wiping out my battle machine. And sure enough, he can't even get the builder hall down. Definitely a fail. 56% 1-star. Ouch. But luckily, I'm not the only guy grabbing the 1-stars from time to time. Of course, the one time I pull a 3-star on my log, the opponent doesn't come anywhere close. But we will take a look now at the base I've been running. It's not super original. It is this box within a box base. And as you can see, it does have its moments. I have been just about 3-starred on this base. We'll show a really successful attack a little bit later in the video. For now, as you can see, the barbarians. Now, this was really my go-to army for a while. Although on this base, I generally, if I was going to use this ground army, would come from one of the single layer walls. And this is why. As you can see right here, the bombers didn't get that wide of a gap open for the wall. The battle machine suffers. He is going to go down early. And although the builder hall does go down, you'll see the percentage, only 37% right now. The roaster, giant cannon, both crushers still up. And that spells doom for this base. Also, the high level walls really do pay off in a case like this. A lot of opponents would use a few barbs to burn through lower level walls on the opposite side of the base for percentage. That couldn't happen against those maxed out walls. So even though walls sometimes seem overrated, they can come in handy. So we'll go down to the log again, and we'll check out another 1-star attack against my base, and this time it is with air units. Now, somewhat of an unorthodox approach coming off a corner right here as the dropships go down, the minions trying to be protected. One dropship held to come in late. There it is on the left-hand side, but it just doesn't work out. Now, I have seen this corner approach work really well. In fact, You're in Trouble just shared one in clan a few minutes before I started recording this episode, and he pulled the 3-star against a maxed base. Look for that in a future episode, but for now, the minions just about to go down, and again, they don't get the giant cannon out of the way. Unfortunately, they are going to path off to the left. Nobody is after the giant cannon or the builder hall at this point, and if either of those structures goes down, this attack ends up completely differently. If the giant cannon falls, then the battle machine is going to get that builder hall and a couple more structures. If the builder hall falls, then he could have gone for maybe an outside set of structures, gotten those 3 on that other layer of walls, and had a little bit better of a percentage and 2 stars. Instead, battle machine comes in, and although he's still level 18, too much damage from all of the defenses in the area, and just a 61% 1-star. So a friendly gift for me, because if you'll notice on my log, there were at least 2 1-stars in the last 10 attacks that I've pulled myself. So there's a little bit of luck happening here, I will tell you that. Now let's go ahead and take a look at almost total destruction of my village. This, a very solid attack, and another slightly unusual attack. The attacker bringing giants. Good use of bombers right here, recognizing these 2 bombers on the far left are going to be out of range of any defenses for a while. And before you know it, he's got almost my entire southwest wall destroyed, and it's an open path to the core of this base. In are going to come the giants, barbs, the 2 cannons, and the battle machine. And you'll notice the giants coming in first, going to tank a lot of the defenses. In comes the battle machine, the cannon carts. You can see he's trying to get those cannon carts in after the crusher before the battle machine, and had that battle machine not gotten hit by the crusher only a single time, who knows, maybe this is a 3-star. Instead, he ends up with over 75% damage. Big wave of barbarians moving in. The battle machine still alive, goes down, but the cannons are there, and this attack will finally wrap up at a 77% 2-star. But the worst sting about this battle was the fact that I had gotten a 72% 2-star, thought I had the win for sure, and come back to lose a big chunk of trophies on my quest towards 6,000. So there it is, A8 with a 77% 2. Shout out to you, A8, well done. All right, back to the log. Let's take a look one more time at some of these battles. Now again, you guys, there is no base design out there that is killing it. It's just not happening. So your best luck, your best bet rather, is to rotate through different bases and maybe find a base that's going to briefly work. Now right here is the 1 3-star on my log, and yes, it comes against a Supermax base. Now we call a Supermax base a base that's completely maxed out all the way down to walls. Okay, now maxed base is max defenses. A Supermax base has walls, of course. This is mostly an air attack, so walls didn't matter that much. And again, it's a little bit unpredictable in the core. What happened here that caused the 3-star? It's really hard to tell, other than obviously the minions are going to survive long enough to get those critical defenses out of the core before they disappear. The roaster, you can see that double cannon on the left-hand side. Those are just going to put out a ton of DPS against the battle machine, and you're really counting on him right here to get the job done. Now I have saved 3 minions as well. So the battle machine able to come from the very bottom. Gonna wait for him to get through this wall, not taking any damage. That's big. One of the double cannons is down. So again, you're not looking at a lot of damage on the battle machine. The archer tower, the roaster, and a single double cannon are it. And then I can use these minions on the far left of the screen to start to take out these other outside structures as the battle machine works his way in. Now what might have been even wiser is to wait for the battle machine to get to and clear out the air bombs. Doesn't end up mattering though, because the minions are going to get a few structures down. The battle machine in the core is going to get the rest. And eventually, after a long grind through these last few defenses, we'll end up with a 3-star win, and the only one I've had against a Supermax base that I can remember. In the meantime, I wanted to give a quick shout out to the first 2 members of Full Night Attack to achieve 6,000 trophies. Kiko or Kaiko or K1KO right here. First member to go past 6,000 trophies. She is amazing. Incredible attacks right there. And then we've got Itsu, who is, well, he's a sometimes member of Full Night Attack when he's not in his other clan doing war. He also is crested 6,000. We've got a couple of other players just about to get there. Checking out the home village. This is the setup that got me to 5,918 trophies. Still only 3rd in the clan. Actually, shout out to Lord Solomon. He did crack 6,000 as well earlier today. And we'll go check the global leaderboards. 5,900, not even good enough for top 50 right now. 56th in global at 5,918, and then 9th in the US. So I will push again. Hopefully we can do some of this live. Maybe you guys can watch me crest 6,000 trophies live on Mixer.com. You know, as always, I will have prizes and giveaways for my Mixer viewers and followers. So pop on over there. Thank you guys, as always, for being part of the hashtag GalaFam, for sticking around all the way to the end of this episode. Watch for that Forums versus Reddit live stream. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Be safe out there. Be kind to one another, and make every attack a full attack.